1, 2, 3.
The bigger picture. That is what you Hollywood stand for.
Push myself every single day to make videos.
Beyond anything else.
The only entertainer, Tommy NC 2010.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another awesome episode of Tommy Talks. I'm your host, Tommy NC 2010, and welcome back to another awesome, electrifying episode of Tommy Talks. How are you guys doing there tonight?
Awesome.
Okay.
Really good.
Can you guys hear me well?
Tommy, you
guys
sound
hear-
great. What is that you're holding there?
It's a, well, Hamza, what is this thing I'm holding in my hand, would you say?
It's a studio condenser mic that somebody sent for Mailbox Monday, but it sounded great even before you picked it up. You don't have to hold it.
Alright, I just want to make sure that it's on.
Is that a Phantom Power lead-in?
I have it right here.
Yeah, Phantom Power.
Okay.
When'd you get that, Tommy? Wait, when'd you get the
Mailbox
microphone?
That is similar
Mailbox
to one I got, really.
was on a Mailbox Monday, and here is the package. We got this in a Mailbox Monday. That Mailbox Monday was been delayed. It's being edited. We're working on some stuff with the Mailbox Monday, and so who was it from, Hamza?
Joel Harvey, same guy that sent an electric guitar.
Joe Harvey, yes. Joe Harvey sent it so we can operate here on Tommy Talks, and so I could sound better than how I used to sound. And so tonight we're talking about Straight Outta Compton, and
Straight Outta
also
what?
Compton. It's a about NAA. Wait a minute. NAA, Hamza?
NWA.
There you go.
What does that stand for, Tommy?
Well, I'm not gonna say it loud. It's just angry as angry black man. I think what it stood for.
Not exactly, Tommy.
Well, what Little E said apparently to his agent.
Little E, man? You mean Easy E?
Easy E, yeah, Easy E. I apologize. As I told Hamza, I'm not familiar with this group of men that started the rap
The
industry.
niggas with attitude?
Whoa, dude! If
That's
you
the
get a bunch
name.
of, no, well, if you get a bunch of people attacking you, okay, I won't be defending you. You won't hear me defending
I mean,
you.
that is what NWA stands for,
Yeah,
but
I mean-
more conventionally we do just refer to it as NWA,
Exactly.
because we don't want to offend anybody
No, we don't.
or get beat up.
I know.
I hope not.
I know Drew hasn't watched it. I know Mark hasn't watched it. So we won't give any spoilers to the film, but me and Hamza are going to.
Apparently, I haven't seen it either, Tommy. It's kind of a shocker since I work at a movie theater.
Yeah, wait, you said it wasn't even playing at the movie theater you work at. So they not even aired in Canada?
That too. We apparently there's just a reason for certain movies we would get and some we wouldn't.
But Hamza, what did you think of the movie?
You know, I thought it was great, man. It really surprised me because it was a lot more of a drama than I expected it to be. I never really saw any of the previews, I don't think. Maybe I did, but I don't remember them much. I just remember knowing it was about the the group NWA and how they got started and everything. And I guess I didn't know what to expect, man. I mean, there's a lot of action in it too. It's a good action pick, but it's mostly drama. Like, I mean, not dramatic drama, I guess. I don't know. I'm usually not a fan of the word drama, but you know, it's you feel a really unique human connection to the characters in this story.
One thing I'm going to say is the movie represents freedom of speech in humans. Just it's going to be in a video, but this gentleman, what was his name, Hamza?
Ice Cube?
Mr. Hold on. I remembered his name a minute ago. Mr. Ernest.
Mr. Ernest, yes, Mr. Ernest. This gentleman, we were, Hamza had left his lights on outside after we went to go see the movie. And I said to Hamza, I'm like, I bet you Hamza says it first. It's like, I bet my battery's dead. And
I'll be right back.
But leave it to Beaver. Hamza's battery's dead. So what happens is, Hamza's like, if you wait 2 minutes, like the battery could start up. I said, Hamza, in 2 minutes there won't be people here in this parking lot to get help. So I walked up to one person, they kind of shied away from me because I guess what I was wearing, I figures people wouldn't shy away from a guy in a suit, asking for help. But, several people, said they didn't have their stuff. So Hamza, in his ordinary gear, walks up to this guy and says, hey, we need some help. My battery died. I left my lights on. He's like, well, let me help you. And he charged up in, and we started talking to him, and it was human decency at that, helping
Decency.
people. Yes, human decency.
That's pretty nice. He gave you a jump start. He charged your batteries. So,
yes, he did.
Don't you think they did a good job matching Ice Cube and the actors and Eazy-E? They found some pretty good. Was Ice Cube actually in it? Did he make a cameo?
I couldn't spot anything, but just to let you know, the guy it played, the guy it played Ice Cube when he was younger was his son. Apparently, him and his son look exactly alike.
Oh wait, this is the one where of how the rappers finally become singers, right?
Well, they become
Become a boy band, kind of.
Well, they weren't a boy band. They were a big sensation back in their time when they became popular. I just want to say tomorrow, Mailbox Monday, probably be.
What's going on here?
Tommy, was that a ghost? Is that the Grammy ghost, Tommy?
Oh, Drew, there's no such thing as a Ryan ghost.
There must be somewhere.
What's a word that starts with B that means gust of wind?
That was me closing my door. But yeah, this guy was really nice to us. Am I right, Hamza?
Yeah, it was cool, man, because I was kind of actually surprised that he just came out of the same movie that we just saw. He came out of Straight Outta Compton, and Tommy was like, hey, that's the movie we were in, and he was like, I know, I saw you. You were at the front row, and you were taking phone calls and stuff like that during the movie. But he was a nice guy, man. The guy was really nice. He helped us out, and you were telling him that you didn't know much about rap music, and you didn't have much to identify before the movie with these specific artists, and the guy just kept saying, we're all connected, man. We're all connected, and everything's connected, and so it was a really cool moment.
He sounds like a free spirit.
Yes, and we were telling him about Funktaculous. Also, just to let you know, folks, we performed live.
Oh man, I saw some of those videos. That sounded pretty awesome, guys. Hamza, you had some sick moments there.
Thanks
playing
a lot,
bass and rapping, dude. Definitely.
Yeah,
I wish we could have heard it a little better.
Yeah, Tommy was off the chain.
And Tommy was killing it too. Did you guys record any of that, or was that the only recording you have?
That's the only recording we have. Like, no, I have my angle. I was, as you can see.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're holding the camera. But
Yeah.
is there any? There's no audio recording.
No.
No, not other than
Who was that third guy you guys did a song with?
Oh, that's Siggy. That's
Siggy
Mr.
Pop.
Siggy was the one that interviewed me on his
Tommy,
channel,
where'd you get your vlogging camera?
hdhat.com, and good quality cameras and just really good stuff. And
You're still rocking that camera?
Yes, I am. I'm still rocking that camera.
That's
I
awesome.
had to. Well, actually, I had a problem. I dropped it again, and it didn't break. But the lens, the new quality lens, I had to use my old lens, which I gave to Hamza, and I have to get that fixed. But it shakes inside, and I'm like, so
Uh-oh.
I had the new quality camera, but I had the old lens from the old camera on that camera. And, you know, that was a camera. The camera I gave Hamza is a camera from Best Buy. And I was surprised when I got this camera. That was the exact same camera that I got from, you know, Best Buy. And I was like, really? And I'm like, because I wanted that gear where I could switch back to different modes. And apparently it was gone. I was like...
Wait, this question for you and Hamza. How much time did you guys prepare for that show? Almost like, had you guys practiced at all before together?
Not really. Me and Hamza don't really practice. We kind of like...
You guys, you guys were just winging it?
Yeah, we totally winged it. It was last minute. You know, we didn't actually plan on going there, and the main act that was supposed to be there that night, they were supposed to fly in from New York. I think one guy was coming from New York and one guy was coming from Florida, and they canceled. And so, you know, we were invited to do that.
We're kind of like
awesome.
the guys that you don't have to charge, and, you know, we're the freebies. We're the guys that...
Yeah, you just... All you need are like a couple of drinks, maybe a plate of food. Boom, you'll play a show. I like doing it that way, too.
Some chicken fingers and some liquor will be fine.
Yeah.
We didn't get any of that. We got no food, no drinks.
So next time, you got to get Tommy, the businessman, the manager, to arrange it.
Well, I'm the entertainer. I'm not the businessman. I'm the entertainer / Hamza. I would say we're both the entertainers, but we're, you know, I don't know.
Well, who's your manager then?
No one's our manager. We're really kind of an open.
I think you need a manager, man. Let me be your manager, Tommy.
Yeah, the qualification with that means that Drew, you have to live here in Black Mountain to be our manager. You can't.
Okay, I'll move in. I'll move in next week, man. Can I move it? Can I live at your house for a little bit before I find out where I'm gonna live?
Drew, I don't think you could do that, honestly.
Please, even if I sleep in a tent outside.
I have my doubts it will happen.
I thought about moving to Black Mountain, man. That would be awesome. It's a nice area. Tommy, we would get fit, man. We'd go run up a mountain.
Me and Hamza need to go back to
You guys been going to the gym, right?
Well, Hamza has. We've been kind of slacking off, both of us, me and Hamza.
Can't slack off, Tommy. Maybe occasionally.
But, you know, the movie Straight Outta Compton, it had its funny moments, and it was very electrifying. You know, it's you know, you learn a lot about that particular.
I'm telling you, Tommy.
No, but you learn a lot about that group, and I learned some stuff I didn't learn, and it was very entertaining. But the ending was very emotional. I thought I'd give away spoilers, but the thing is, you guys haven't seen the movie, and my fans would be just like, "What? You know? Oh, why'd you do that to me?" And I'm like, "Okay, I won't spoil it for you, jeez." And if you notice, I have a tie here. I'm wearing a tie tonight.
Wait, get closer. Is that a Joker tie?
Yeah, sorry.
It's kind of whited out. It's kind of like too bright.
Serious.
Seg camp, man. What's been going on with you?
Oh, not much. Hey, Tommy, you plan to get back into doing some rap stuff with Hamza pretty soon?
Yeah, there's a possibility.
Well, that's good, Tommy. I got I'm planning to get into some video game acapella content right now at the minute. I'm trying to slowly, at a slow stage right now at the minute. So for people watching my channel, there are some acapellas on the way. You just gotta get.
Say Camp, I saw your post the other night about you were singing "Dream On" by Aerosmith, man, at 3 a.m. You're screaming. That was a sweet video, nice cover. But why were you depressed, man?
I don't know. I just got the best of me that night, and I just decided, oh, whatever. I'll just do this as a cover and get that out of the way. I went to bed afterwards, so I posted it up the next day. That's what I did.
It's good you got it out of your system, man.
Yeah.
Hamza, I have a question for you. How do I sound on this thing? What do you say? Do I think I sound better?
It's good.
I think it sounds nice and crisp. It's clear, and that's definitely what we're going to be using to record the new Funktaculous tracks, man, because it sounds great.
Oh, hell yeah. It sounds it's a little quieter, though, Tommy. Maybe you should, like, hold it or move it closer or turn it up.
Yeah, it did seem like it got quieter very recently. Did it start pointing down?
Yeah, I don't know if he...
Alright. How's this sound?
Oh, amazing.
Beautimus.
Alright. Yeah. So, tonight, folks, on Tommy Talks.
Oh, my gosh, Tommy, you sound like a radio host. Sound totally different.
Okay, hang on, guys. This is my impression of Joe Cronin. This is the Joe Cronin Show. Prepare to have your ears bleed from your sockets. I am Joe Cronin.
All right, let's hear a Bill Cosby impression.
Okay. No, not because of all the things we're going on with Bill Cosby right now. I'm not going to do an impression because of that.
I kind of forgot about that stuff. Come on, can we just move past that and still do an impression?
No, Drew, I'm not going to do an impression of Bill Cosby.
All right.
But yeah, the movie was rather entertaining. You know, honestly, we're going to be coming out with a song called, I think, called "Straight Outta Black Mountain."
Oh, that sounds great. I like the sound of it already.
You know, hinting towards you know, Straight Outta Compton. You know, dedicating it a little bit to that movie and to the storyline of those gentlemen. A few people do make their appearances in this movie that you will recognize when you go see the film, and they even mention it, who these people are, and it's very interesting. It's just very entertaining.
Yo,
Yes.
what do you think about, instead of doing an impression of Bill Cosby, why don't you do an impression of Ice Cube?
Yeah, exactly, man. Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg or Eazy-E. Ice Cube first.
Well,
Cube it.
damn!
From Friday.
Yeah. Oh, and just a little tidbit. In the movie, they mention little tidbit. In the movie, they mention Friday, because apparently, I guess you know, Ice Cube is typing up the script for Friday, and he's talking to his wife. He says, "What do you think? Do you think it's funny?" You know, he's showing her the script that he's typing it up, and you know, it's funny. It's really funny on how they tell it. And I learned a lot of things about Ice Cube. Very you know, upfront guy about things, and there was a lot of controversy going back between NAA. You know, the you know, those two were going back and forth, and if you know the story, you know what I mean. You know, it was pretty extreme. The movie was really strong, very emotional towards the end, and you know.
Tommy, what's one of NWA's most popular songs?
I would say Straight Outta Compton. That was one of their other popular songs. And
How about think about the riot, dude?
oh yeah. Okay, so
Fuck the police.
Well, okay, we'll say
Exactly.
F the police. We'll say F the police. Well, but it's interesting. A little tidbit. In the movie, what happens is that like the cops have the guys sitting down, and they say to him, if you sing the song F the police, you will be arrested on site after your concert's over. And that's what happened. As soon as they were done, the police rush in. There's a riot, and they arrest all the members, and they they have a precedent and everything. But just because they're popular, and I think it's the police had, and in my opinion, the police had no right to arrest them because they weren't doing anything wrong. They weren't posing a threat to anybody.
Freedom of speech, right, Tommy?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what are you drinking tonight? What's in the drink ring?
That's Kool-Aid. It's red Kool-Aid.
Special Kool-Aid?
What?
Special Kool-Aid? I mean, is there anything any vodka in it or anything?
No vodka, but just to let you know, another little announcement. On Wednesday, August the 19th, is my birthday. Just want to let you know, guys. Give you a heads up.
Heads up. Wait, what? The 17th?
19th.
19th. That's coming up real soon, man. 3 days.
Yeah,
I hope
3
you guys have an Amazon Prime account. 2-day free shipping. Don't know if it's going to get there in time.
I want to let you know, folks, also, I have an Amazon list. You guys can see in the links in the descriptions of my other videos. All sorts of awesome merchandise, that stuff I would like to have at some point. Now, I'm not forcing people to get stuff for me, but if you do, and you send it through the P.O. Box, I will open it up on Mailbox Monday. I do appreciate letters and all sorts of artwork. I really do appreciate, and I have read some comments that Tommy doesn't appreciate anything. Tommy doesn't like it. Well, yes, I do, folks. I do appreciate I do appreciate when you send stuff to Hamza. I do appreciate when you send stuff to me. It makes me feel good. I actually show off my letters to all my friends that don't know much about YouTube.
That's awesome.
I say, and Mailbox Monday is there'll be 2 Mailbox Mondays on Monday, and Mailbox Monday will be later uploaded, later shot, because tomorrow I will be working at my other job, and so it won't be until later on in the day that Mailbox Monday will be shot.
And hey, when you're talking about that you like letters, are you talking about 3 letters in particular? N, W, A?
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Kind of like NWO from wrestling, but it's NWA.
I think they kind of, Hamza, I think that NWO ripped off
The Canadian version.
They ripped that off, I think, in my opinion. They just replaced the A and they put the O.
Well, New World Order has always kind of been an acronym, way before they used it in wrestling. And NWA might have got a little bit of influence from NWO, but who knows, man?
So wait, Tommy, can we talk about what happened last Mailbox Monday, or whenever, with the glitter?
Wow, Drew.
I mean, sorry.
Yeah, that's why Drew. That's why I don't have you on my shows at all, because you run your mouth, and so I'm just gonna come out with it, Hamza. I guess we'll just put in the video since Drew has a big fat mouth. Thank you, Drew.
Sorry, Tommy. I just don't see why it's that bad.
Because I'm not saying, but the fact is, you can't keep your mouth shut, can't you? I'm sorry, folks, to be tearing down Drew here. I just didn't want to talk about that, but Drew, with his big, I'm gonna say this, folks, big fat stupid mouth, has to open his mouth and say something. I can't say anything to you, Drew. I can't trust you at all.
Pull out, Tommy.
Okay, I'm just saying, this is the reason why I kicked you off the show a long time ago, was because you couldn't keep your mouth shut about certain things, so I had to kick you off. And I brought you back because I think I have this much trust in you. I'm sorry, folks. I apologize for going off tangent like that and flipping out on Drew. Yes, in Mailbox Monday, I received a thing called a glitter bomb. And what this thing does is when you open it, it explodes on you. And it didn't do that exactly. The person, when it got their satisfaction, all it did was spill some places. But yes, we got glitter bombed in our Mailbox Monday. Hamza hates glitter, just to let you know that, folks.
Oh, shit.
Because we opened it at his house, and
I hate glitter too, man. See, that's why I think it's funny, because it would just suck to happen.
yeah.
There's a website,
I know. It's like a whole business. It's ridiculous.
mailyourfriendsglitter.com.
Someone made like an entire business.
Hey, now that's thinking. Now that's
Exactly. Tommy, that could have been you, man.
I wouldn't do something that ridiculous. I wouldn't, I'm not about making people's lives miserable. That's not what my philosophy is. My philosophy is to entertain people, be positive, and just explore the ideas of entertainment, and to just enjoy the times that I'm doing here on YouTube.
And stretching through the town.
Doing what I want, Mr. Tommy NC 2010. World Heavyweight Comedy Central MTV's Made Champion. And someday, when I have the money, I'm going to buy myself a custom wrestling belt. It says that, and I'm going to take it wherever I go. Conventions. Yeah, I'm going to wear it, put it on my shoulder, do whatever I can with it.
Tommy, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to bring up the glitter.
Well, it's already done. You already done your damage, Drew. You already talked about it, I asked you. It's obvious I probably had to sit down and talk to you like you're a child, because the thing is, I hate to have this through the masses see this, but this is one of the reasons why I did kick you off the show, Drew, is you couldn't keep your mouth shut about certain topics, and that's why I have this much trust in you.
I've only seen one video where a guy gets glitter bombed, and I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, anyway.
Yeah. Let me think here. Mark, how are you doing? What's going on in your channel?
Nothing much until October, really.
Oh, let me guess. So you going to another convention again?
Yes, I am, yeah.
Yes. It's interesting. I normally don't talk about this, but a wide group of people, including women and gentlemen, there's a wide group that watch My Little Pony, and now it's a show for little girls. And
I think it's for little children, Tommy. It's just for little kids, basically.
It's for little kids, but the thing is that they do make it. Now the thing is, there's a lot of controversy behind the show My Little Pony, because they changed the format to adults, because adults watch it. You couldn't imagine.
That's not technically true, Tommy.
Well, no, that's just what my thoughts are. I just don't. I'm not.
Have you watched a show that was meant for kids, but even adults watched it?
Well, I can't think of a show that I watch that even the kids watch it, because some of the shows that I watch, that their kids don't really watch them.
Okay, what about things like Pokemon?
Well, I used to watch that when I was little. I don't watch it anymore, Mark. And here's the thing, Mark.
I never was really much into it either, but I have seen a few episodes.
Okay, Mark. And here's the thing: as I'm talking about this, I'm not demeaning you. Okay, I'm not demeaning you on what you're watching. I don't care that you watch that. I'm just talking about the idealism behind the topic of like people watching and adult men watching My Little Pony. And I find it interesting that a show that's meant for little kids, that adult men watch it. But I'm like, individuality. People have their rights, what they want to watch. And yes, I know there's a mountain of hate towards bronies, as they call themselves. And Hobbs, Mark, you're a, you consider yourself a brony also. I know that because you are a big fan of it. Am I right, Mark?
Yeah, no, I am. Yeah.
Yes, and
But
no.
Well, the thing is, people say, how can you hate a show when you've never seen the show?
Well, Mark, I've never considered really watching it because I have.
But you can't say you can't say you hate the show.
I didn't say I hated the show. Did I say
you can't. That's what people say. You hate the show, but never seen the show.
Tommy does that a lot, I feel like.
No, I don't. What are you talking about, Drew? I've never said I hate something. Unless I had a reason to hate it, unless I watched it and I didn't like it, Drew, why do you say that kind of stuff? Why do you like to
I don't know.
drama?
You said you didn't like Breaking Bad before you watched Breaking Bad, and then you watched it, and then you said you liked it, and you didn't even watch all of it. You only watched like the last episode.
Oh, so you want to rub that in my face, Drew? Really? You want to rub that in my face?
Dude. I'm sorry. I just brought it up. Similar situation.
Yeah,
anyway.
well...
Yeah, I know. I agree. I don't understand the pony thing.
Well, I understand this. The first scenes of Breaking Bad were really slow, and I really didn't like them because they were just too slow, and too many breakfast scenes. But into when people were talking about things and it was heating up more, I kind of got into it. And same thing goes with I didn't like Trailer Park Boys at first. I thought it was absolutely ridiculous. But one day I was bored. I sat down. And whoever's typing, can you please mute yourself? Okay. But the thing is that when I watched Trailer Park Boys...
Maybe you just got to give My Little Pony a little more time.
I don't know. I
Watch
don't know
a
if
few
it's
more
just...
episodes. But
I
I agree.
don't know if
I
it's
don't
just...
understand. I've never seen the show. I personally wouldn't want to watch it.
Now, I have to say that if, it's... The first time I ever watched professional wrestling, I scratched my head because I was like, okay, I don't know what to say about this.
So you didn't even like professional wrestling? Who's the first person you watched professional wrestling with? Professional
I watched
wrestling.
that by myself. Actually, the first time I ever
Was your
watched
brother there?
No, he wasn't. Please, I prefer not to mention my brother.
Okay, sorry.
True.
Why no?
But try to get my mind back in gear.
You're talking about professional wrestling the first time you watched.
The first time I watched professional wrestling, I had a TV no bigger than this TV, and it was an itty-bitty little TV. And it was when I first moved up here, and I was starting to get into the vibe of just living here in Western North Carolina. And, I was like, this is, I don't know what to think about it. Because I think the first episode I watched was an episode, apparently DX, as they call them, split up. And this was the episode where Triple H was trying to find Shawn Michaels. He finds Shawn Michaels, well, he's a fry cook. He works as a fry cook inside of a kitchen. And this whole sequence is apparently it's Triple H's daughter that walks up, and apparently that Shawn Michaels super kicks because the kid's being a spoiled little brat apparently, but that was just a small segment that I watched of wrestling. But I slowly
I'm pretty sure the kid taught his lesson after that.
well, I think it was pretty much fake.
How many liters are in that?
It was all
glass,
sticky.
Tommy?
That's a sham.
How many liters are in that decanter?
What?
How many liters are in that decanter there?
What's a canter? The thing I'm drinking
Decanter,
out of?
yeah, the base, whatever you want to call it.
I don't know. I never measured it. I've never really measured it. Did we guys have we
let's
talked?
measure it.
No, I don't want to measure it right now. I don't have a.
Go get a measuring glass.
I don't have a measuring glass right now.
A graduated cylinder.
Go grab a couple graduated cylinders. I'm sure there's some in the kitchen
No,
downstairs.
Drew, I don't want to do that right now. I'm not running off camera to go downstairs and grab myself something like that. I'm here doing my show, having a good time with you guys. I'm not gonna run off camera
All
or
right,
do something.
sorry. I
Mr.
didn't realize it was such a.
Mr.
Don't do it.
2010.
David
I that would be an easy thing, man. We can run the show while you're gone for like 2 minutes, but
Hey, Mr.
that's all right.
2010. Mr. 2010.
What's that, Hamza?
Do you think NWA would make a good faction in wrestling?
I think they would, but I think Vince McMahon would have his hands full because he would probably try to censor him. Now, are you talking about NWA in the Attitude Era or the PG era today?
I guess ever. Just ever.
Well, with Eazy-E, well, that situation, he wouldn't be that if there was a, he wouldn't be he wouldn't be around at that point because of what happened. I'm not going to say people know the story about that man, what happened to him. There would be Ice Cube, and then there would be, who else is it that it's in the group?
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre. And who else?
I don't know, some guy named Mac or Red or Doc. I don't know. Just make up a name.
Tommy, the Sourwood Festival. Tell us a little bit about it.
So the Sourwood Festival is an event that happens once a year where
Wait, what kind of, did you eat some good food there?
No, I didn't have a chance because every time I went to the event,
no fried dough or anything? Cotton candy?
No,
I love getting
didn't. Actually, honestly, all the food at the fair is just absolutely fattening. But
it is.
you give your
Man, the funnel cake was so good though.
The funnel cake, yes, dude.
It was off the chain.
But I didn't get there until like 5 o'clock after 4 because I had to work that day. And also, I want to mention to my Florida fans, yes, last night I tried out the frosted, what was it, Hamza?
Sounds like a good thing. What was it?
Frosted mini wheats?
No, Hamza. Frosted
Flakes?
From Chick-fil-A.
Frosted Flakes?
Yeah, no, Drew. No.
Chick-fil-A. The frosted lemonade.
Yeah, it's a frosted lemonade. I did like it. I didn't cash in the other card because I had already eaten already. Me and Hamza had chicken strips and French fries, and I was watching Trailer Park Boys.
Tommy,
and Hamza
do you ever dip your French fries into the shake?
No, Drew, I don't do that. You just interrupted me. Thanks.
You've never done that? That's nice, dude.
I do it at Wendy's occasionally. I dip it into the chocolate.
The Frosty, right?
Yes.
I think everyone does that.
I had the perfect moment last night because I was with me and Hamza were
sitting. Perfect moment for what?
What?
The perfect moment for what?
Drew, can you let me finish my freaking sentences before you interrupt me, please? Stop asking me questions and just listen for a second, okay? Listen before you open your mouth, please. Please? Thank you. Sorry about that, folks. I don't like being interrupted.
I'll be quiet.
Well, I'm just saying, folks, while I'm telling a story, I'm sorry. I hate it when people interrupt me as I'm talking, and then they don't listen before they answer questions. So that's why I jumped on Drew's case.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm being uneasy tonight. I just, I don't know what it is tonight.
Yeah.
So me and Hamza were sitting there, and I was sitting. Hamza, quit it. So me and Hamza were sitting there, and he was editing the newest Food Dude Review Crew video, and I was watching Trailer Park Boys, and the lead up to this whole story, Hamza sticks in these he says, "You want some chicken strips, Tommy?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, French fries and chicken strips, that'd be delicious."
Boneless
wings. Boneless wings, yes, boneless chicken strips. And he sticks them in the microwave for the first time, and I bite into the first bite, and I'm like, "Are these supposed to be cold?" And I'm like, "I guess I swallow one more. One more bite." And then Hamza's just like, Tommy, I don't think this is supposed to be cold. He's like, I looked at this box here, and I know that was the time that I'm supposed to put it in for. So we put him back in the oven. We close the door. Beep, 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 beep. We heat him up. And I sit down, watch some episodes of Trailer Park Boys. Me and Hums are having a good time. Hums is just like listening to the show, and I guess he's watching it, I guess. And he said there was some funny moments. Hamza said that he heard out of some of the episodes, and but it was really good. I'm sorry I haven't been tweeting before I eat lately. I've been finding
what's been up with that, dude? Have you been eating?
Yes, I have. I've been eating, but I find there's foods that when I get it, I just feel like I shouldn't tweet that right now because I don't feel like it's up to quota to take a picture of.
You've been eating garbage?
No, Drew.
I don't mean like literal garbage. I mean like food that's garbage compared to what you normally eat.
I don't know, Drew, but there's.
You said it's not up to snuff.
Well.
Anyway, let's not. Tommy, do you know where Compton is?
It's in L.A.
It's in L.A. It's in Los Angeles, or is it in Compton?
Hamza, where is Compton?
Where's L.A. then? Where's L.A., Tommy?
I know where L.A. is.
California, I think Compton is like a little tiny city that touches L.A. or something, or maybe it's just a neighborhood in L.A. I don't really know, actually. We'd have to actually ask Eddie Explores. He knows all about it. He was going to move to Compton at one point.
That's pretty,
You think would you make it in Compton, Tommy?
It's pretty ambitious.
I think I could. I think I could probably make it in Compton. Yes. Now, Hamza, what do you think the future is of Funktaculous? Do you think we have a lot of ambitious ideas and songs coming up into the future, man?
Well, I'm still looking forward to Funktaculous The Rise.
On the rise?
Yes. Funktaculous Rise is. We haven't made a song. We have made a song a while back ago called "I Hit That Money, I Told You So." But we've kind of risen a little bit, but we haven't risen all the way. But I believe that there's more ambition for Funktaculous when me and Hamza are not so busy, and we could put our heads together. And now we have a good microphone. Sorry, I just whacked it.
You're gonna break the microphone by doing that, Tommy.
I'm not gonna break it.
That's not good, dude. No, you can't whack it like that. You probably already did break it.
I didn't break it, Drew. Quit trying to be negative. Drew.
Looks like a good mic, though, Tommy.
Quality sounds different.
Drew, stop it. You are such a negative person sometimes, Drew.
I'm not being negative. You're being negative right now.
No, you've been negative, Drew.
I have not been negative, Tommy. I've only been positive.
Yeah, right.
Hey, why do you have to be positive all this? Why don't you just, try to inspire people to do random acts of kindness?
I do that, Drew. You don't do anything. You just sit on your butt all day.
Do that? I don't just sit on my butt all day, dude. Play Dota?
Yeah, you call that making videos, working hard, doing something, We're not going to get into this argument, Drew, because the fact is,
I'm saying,
the fact is, okay, guys, you want to know something interesting about
clean out
Drew?
someone's car, or you can just do random things to improve. Just what, Tommy?
You know what? I'm going to say this. A while back ago, one of the reasons why I lost your respect, Drew,
What'd I do?
was because Drew said to me over the phone on Google Plus one time, Tommy, you're lazy because you don't make enough content. I am up all the time trying to make content, make videos whenever I can, and Drew calls me lazy. Drew, that's why I lost your respect a long time ago, is because you called me lazy. And I'm like, I'm not lazy. I work as hard as I can to make content every single day. So, eat that, Drew, because I'm a hard worker. Hamza knows I'm a hard worker because I've done it. I've worked
Yeah, man.
hard to.
The whole time I was editing those Food Dude Review Crew videos, you were dedicating yourself to catching up with the Trailer Park Boys, so you would have something to talk about on your next videos.
No, that's cool, man. You've been working hard. That was a long time ago I said that. That's a nice spot for the microphone. That's perfect.
How's that sound, Hamza?
Very cool, very copacetic, euphoric, and avant-toi.
Hamza, that Guru video is killer, man. That was hilarious. Awesome improv.
Now,
Thanks, man.
Very funny.
It's supposed to become like a monthly segment,
Oh,
apparently.
I can't wait, dude. Yeah.
Random Guru is it's a project in development right now, and we are slowly building the character up to what it should be. And just remember, folks, to leave questions or comments. There may be a certain segment coming up soon for the channel for a certain video that we're going to be working on, a reaction video.
Whoa, what kind of reaction? Reaction
I'm
to
not
glitter
gonna-
bomb?
No,
Chain-
Drew.
A chain reaction.
Chain reaction.
No, Drew. Just
No, Drew. No, Drew. No, Drew. What the heck is...
but it's gonna be a surprise. I'm not gonna say what the video is right now. It's gonna be a surprise. But there will be some future videos. I have several videos I have to edit tonight or tomorrow to get up for you guys. I haven't got on my number vlog yet. I need that for the patrons.
Is
By
that
the way,
vlog
thank you.
91?
Yes, I'll be working on vlog 91 at some point.
Oh, that's... Wait, what's the number vlog?
I'll probably shooting vlog 91 at the start of my birthday week, possibly.
What do you want the most for your birthday?
What I want the most for my birthday? What would I want mostly for my birthday? Well, there's a few things on my Amazon list that I would love to have. But I found this one item. It's a red suit, and it's zigzags. It has like red. It's crazy look. It's this awesome look.
You want to look crazy?
No, not crazy, but it looks.
I know what
awesome.
I'm just joking, man. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It
I like
looks
crazy
awesome.
clothes too.
And I have like this zoot suit on there also. It's things I like, folks. So I try my best to check out the prices and make sure that they're okay, but they are kind of high. But it's for anybody who wants to go look on there. Whoever's typing, please mute yourself. Where's Mark left us? Did he leave us?
He might have had something to do, man. He was in here for like a whole hour.
Dropped out, Tommy.
Segi Camp, we haven't heard much from you, man.
Not much. Like I said, I'm just busy. I'm trying to get back to making some new content acapellas right now. I'm just coming up with some ideas what to do for themes. Besides, I just got Audacity installed on my laptop, so that's gonna be good. There's gonna be some top quality acapellas coming to my laptop pretty soon. So yeah, there's lots of stuff coming to the Sega Camp Gamers channel, guys.
Are you gonna do some acapella rap stuff, like for Straight Outta Compton?
Should, that'd be cool.
Acapella rap is always.
I only do video game stuff though.
Can you do a little Shaggy for us right now?
What?
Can you do a little Shaggy for us right now? Wasn't me.
What's got me
Don't
on
you know all the lyrics to that song, Sega Camp?
Yes, and I also used to hear Angel from Shaggy. I remember listening to Angel, and I thought Angel was really good. Who knows? Maybe there might be an acapella of Angel someday on my YouTube channel. The one from Shaggy, though, guys. Let's just stick to that.
Do you know the song Mr. Boombastic?
Yep.
That's the one I'd like
I
to.
want to say yes, but at the same time, though, I hear it, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't know this one.
Guys, I wanted to talk about something that happened last night with me and Hamza.
Oh
We
man,
were,
I want to see her.
me and Hamza were gonna go see the movie last night, but something happened. Hamza couldn't find his debit card, and we searched.
Well, I found two, but I didn't find the right one.
Alright. So Hamza found two debit cards, but they were both dead, but he didn't realize that. So we drove up to his uncle's house to search his other car for the right debit card. We couldn't find it there. So we're drastically driving out because we want to meet our friend Kato and go see the movie with him. We get to the theater and we have them put the card through, and they say both of the cards are dead. So we get back in the car. Hamza goes to the ATM and pulls up to the ATM and says can't apply money, can't take money out. So Hamza buckles his seatbelt, pulls it to the side, and I don't think about this. I have my seatbelt buckled, and I don't think about it at first. And as we're going down, right past this restaurant, and it's on a downhill, state trooper comes up behind Hamza and then pulls up right next to him, looks right at Hamza, and then brrr, blue lights Hamza. So that's going to be in the next day vlog when I get it uploaded. I actually shot a scene when Hamza was being questioned by an officer, but
Ooh, Hamza, you got the fuzz.
Yeah, it would have been great if we had the NWA CD playing at that point in time when he walked up to the window.
Maybe let's do that.
Maybe I'll go see that on a vlog there, Tommy. Let me know when it gets posted. I'll go see.
I will. No, we don't have NAA playing on the radio at all.
Thomas,
That-
do me a favor, buddy. You remember that faction that Hulk Hogan was a part of in WCW?
NWO?
Yeah, now say NWO, but with an A at the end instead of an O.
NWA?
There you go, buddy.
Perfect.
But so what
Niggas with
happens is,
attitude.
so, dude, okay, if you get a drastic bunch of people coming after you, I am not defending you. I'm
don't
not
have to
jumping
get-
in.
Tommy, cool it, man. That's the
chill.
name of their group.
It's the name of their group. They'd be
Well,
offended
that's
if you didn't say it. Maybe.
Well, with that subject, apparently, if a white guy says it, apparently they drastically destroy his career and take him out of the Hall of Fame and
Plastic Park.
mash everything into pieces, and apparently just because he said something drastically so.
Maybe
I
context
guess.
helps a bit, you know? I mean, it might depend how you say it and what you're talking about and if you're trying to be insulting or not.
Yeah. But the story is, the officer comes back, hands Hamza a ticket, and it's $160. So I want to say, folks, if you want to start a donation and send to help Hamza pay this ticket, Hamza promises you he'll wear his seatbelt all the time. And if you want to send money through Mailbox Monday to help Hamza,
You got
slowly
pulled over, man? In New Hampshire, you don't have to wear your seatbelt.
Yeah, no, see, I mean, I always wear my seatbelt, but
I usually do
I
too.
was at the ATM and I was trying to find the correct debit card so I could get some cash because A, we wanted to see the movie, but B, my gas light was on the entire way to Asheville, and my gas light was still on. I was out of gas, basically.
That's
And
stressful, man. I know what that's like.
how are we going to get back home, man? We have no money.
Yeah, that is. I would I get to see you going through a lot of stress there too, Hamza.
And I
That's a
had
crazy-
spent the whole day with Tommy.
But wait. So you got in trouble for not wearing your seatbelt at the ATM, or you were just at the ATM?
I was pulling out of the ATM and started to go down the street, and I was thinking more about how we're going to get gas and where the heck is the debit card.
And he still slapped you with a big old ticket.
Yeah, I even told him the story, too. I was like, look, man, I'm out of gas. He didn't offer to help me get gas,
What
did
a
he?
jerk, man. See,
No
I've
pity.
interacted with some cops that are cool. I've been lucky, man.
No pity at all. Cops
Maybe I'm
sometimes
just
have
white. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes cops will have pity on you, and sometimes cops are just like, they go by the book. They have to go by the book. Slap you on the wrist. Slap you on the wrist. That's on the hand, actually. Slap you on the wrist because I had to go by the book, and I'm a newbie, possibly. So I had to do what I had to do. An officer does what he does when he has to do it, you know.
When was
'cause
the last time you
right?
interacted with a cop, Tommy?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna talk about that, Drew. So how about you just keep your mouth?
What if I would have told the cop when he pulled me over? What if I would have told him I'd been hijacked? Basically, I'd be like, "Look, man, this guy hijacked my van, but he doesn't know how to drive, so he's holding me against my will, making me drive, and he made me unbuckle my seatbelt. This
Would that
guy,
have been Tommy?
yeah."
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah, right, Hamza. That's idiotic.
He's
That is
played
one of the
Grand
most-
Theft Auto one too many times, but he doesn't have a license, so he's making me drive.
I love playing. Honestly, I do like to play. Just to let you know, folks. Sometimes I do play Grand Theft Auto online, but I play it at the store called Apex. So
And
it's
you
at
listen
random.
to Fuck the Police and you kill all the cops.
I play
No.
that too, Tommy. GTA 5, man. It is
GTA
awesome.
5. Right on.
Now, what PC do you have it for, Sega Camp?
I don't have it for PC. I actually have it for PS3.
Whoa, Sega Camp, what are you drinking right now?
Well, it makes you feel better. Yeah, Tommy, I'm drinking on camera tonight.
I'm not.
Canadian?
Dr-
Canadian?
Come on, Tommy, why aren't you drinking? I'm drinking some
I only
Trader
drink
Joe's wine.
wine. I'm not gonna go. It's not like
Because
I'm gonna go
I
all
did that.
night.
I did that last time, and I just did not look professional, and I felt like
Well, that's because you didn't know how to control yourself. Or you mixed it wrong.
I didn't mix it wrong. I mixed it the right way. I know how to mix a drink.
You don't even have a graduated cylinder, dude.
Yeah, what do you mean you know how to mix a drink? Let's see you mix a drink, Tommy.
No, Drew, I'm not gonna mix a freaking drink, okay? I'm not gonna talk about mixing drinks about tonight, okay?
Now, I
Alright,
am
chill out,
planning
man.
to get PS4 pretty soon, Tommy. And I was thinking about getting the PS4 version as well, but here's my copy of PS3. I'm holding it right now in my hands, right here.
That's awesome.
Now,
Tommy,
now
why do you gotta freak out if we talk about mixing drinks?
I just don't want to talk about it, Drew. And you just keep bringing it up, blah, 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 and I don't want to talk about it.
Alright,
I don't want to talk about
fine.
mixing alcohol beverages, But Sega Camp. So yeah, the thing is, a guy at Apex has a PlayStation 4, and I heard you can't mix the two. I would love to play online with you. Crazy story.
Well, I am getting the PS4 soon, Tommy, so maybe once I do, you let me know your PSN account, we'll play this game together.
Wait, what? Tommy, you have a PS4?
No,
Oh, you played it at the store?
Yeah, I play at the store. There's a store in Black Mountain called Apex, which I chill at sometimes, and it's pretty cool. It's a geeky place.
That's cool. Wait, have you shot any videos in there?
Story. I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm waiting for this guy to have his grand opening so I can shoot a video in there. He doesn't want me to shoot a video before.
Wait, so is it not even open yet? The store's not even open?
It's open, but he's making profit. He's wanting to make profit, and before his big grand opening. So it's open. The store is open.
So he's gonna host this big event?
Yeah, he's gonna host this big event, and I'll come.
Are they gonna cut the red ribbon with a big pair of scissors?
I don't know, Drew. I don't
He'll probably
know.
have his grandparents there since it's a grand opening.
Dude.
Oh.
But yeah, like I like playing down there. It's very copacetic. It's very chill. Very nice.
That's cool, man. Are you gonna vlog when the grand opening happens?
Yes, I will. I'm gonna make it a special video for them. But it's pretty
Hey,
chill.
One
Yes.
question. Did you try the first person mode?
First person mode. What do you mean? You mean when from iView?
Yeah.
Well, one thing I especially before I answer your question, Sega Camp, I was gonna say something funny. I was playing Grand Theft Auto, and I was driving around. My character, I designed my character at Apex to look like if you see a guy running around with a red suit, black vest, black pants, and big sunglasses that are silver, and a red bowler hat, that's me, Apex. That's me wandering around just having fun. What I like to do is I like to get a big tractor trailer, and I like to I like to gun people down. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of insane. I don't know why I like doing this. Or also I like stalking people and shooting at them as you know I get behind a certain car, I start following the car, and when I get close enough. But here's a crazy thing about Grand Theft Auto 4: the aim is insane when you're doing drive-bys. You know, your gears get all like you're trying to aim, and then you're trying to focus driving, and it's insane. I'm like, I wish the targeting was better for when you shoot at people and when you shoot and stuff like that. The aiming is insane. But what happened was is I was driving around and I see this guy online playing, and he's just there chilling. He doesn't say anything to me. So I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? How you doing there? And he's like, he's not saying anything, and he's just looking around. And I steal this car, and I start taking off, but he's chasing me. And I'm like, okay. So I stop. He gets into my car, and I start talking to this guy, and I'm like, dude, by the way, dude, I am not insane. I'm a good driver. Bam, 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 bam. I'm smashing into
Oh, that's
things.
funny.
I'm smashing into things. And next thing you know, the guy in the store with me says, he's like, oh, so what's your name, man? He's like, Tommy, he just bailed out on you. So the guy rolled out of the car halfway.
Oh, man, that is funny.
The bad thing is I'm in the opposite lane going straight forward towards people, and I'm bashing into cars, trying to swerve around people in the opposite lane. And this guy, jeez, this guy is insane.
What would Random Guru say about this?
I don't know, Hamza. What would Random Guru say?
Man, you're the one that always comes up with these divine channelings that have Random Guru's name on them.
I don't think I want to. I want to say that for like when we develop something, Hamza. I don't want to.
Give us a little taste, man. Let's develop it right now, man.
No, Drew,
Everyone
don't
loves this
force
character.
me. No, Drew, don't force me to do that. I'm not gonna
All
spoil
right,
things.
fine, dude. Fine. Yourself.
You.
That reminds
What was
me.
that sound?
That's the scene from When Nature Calls, Ace Ventura, when the two guys, Ace Ventura and the tribal guy, are both like hawking up loogies. It's pretty freaking hilarious. There's probably a YouTube clip of that out there. That's why I love YouTube, because there's movie clips galore.
Yes, movie clips that apparently, if one of us uploads, YouTube freaks out and slaps us on the wrist with a red flag and stuff like that. And it's just like, are you serious? I'm like, there's other people out there that you're not going after, but you're coming after me. That's stupid.
It's all because you're white, man.
But yeah, Second Cam, I would love to play with you sometime. If you ever get the PlayStation 4, let me know. Just call, give me a buzz, send me a message on Facebook, and I'll tell you if I'm at Apex or not. And if you're on your PlayStation 4,
Tommy, you should just tweet it, or you should just post it to Instagram when you're playing GTA 5. Just be like, boom.
I'm online. You're welcome to play with me. Tommy Heads. Come hang out with me. I'm online. My name is Apex on. Since it's his account, I kind of have to play by, on his name. But I think my character is Tommy NC 2010. I made it the name when I created the character. But things are. What time is it, guys?
Time to go to the Cocoa
10
Bank.
o'clock.
But Tommy, you didn't answer my question yet. What was the first-person mode like?
It was epic. It was really epic. Honestly, on PlayStation 4, the gun was really awesome. It reminds me of a first-person shooter when you do the eye mode, and the knife looks especially pretty cool. The vision when he's driving, it's pretty straightforward. He just moves the wheel, and then he turns it when you have to turn it. It's pretty epic. I like driving the truck because you don't have to see you can't see all the out vision of the truck and stuff like that. But it's pretty cool because you're just driving this big rig and you're just going over hills. That's what I do when I'm running away from the cops. Is I trick them up and I'm like, whoopsie,
Whoopsie.
whoopsie. My bad.
Toasty.
Toasting. But the one thing I like to do is when I'm
Glad that
running
you
away
guys
from
know that they're saying toasty.
when I'm
And
running
not
away from
whoopsie.
the
What's that all about, Tommy? Do you know?
what?
What's that all about?
What? What's all about?
Toasty.
I don't exactly know. I'm not a.
For me, I got it from the angry video game nerd. He was reviewing the game of kids, and then he finally said that there's like one area where he ended up getting to this part, and then it seemed that like he had to jump off the ledge and die, and then right afterwards, right when he dies, right when he jumps off, he says, "Toasty."
Well,
But I don't know much about that. But shoot, Drake, I was on a topic and then I forgot it. Damn it.
It's okay, man. Toasty is interesting.
sorry. Yeah, I think
I know it from when you do an uppercut. You know, you do
yeah,
an
uppercut, Mortal Kombat.
Hamza got a Mortal Kombat, the first one. He got one in Mailbox Monday, and he's been playing it. And there needs to be a live stream of me and Hamza fighting each other, which I'm gonna kick your butt,
I
Hamza.
would go for that too.
Tommy, the mic sounds way better when you talk into it like that.
Do you agree, Hamza? What do you think?
I think the microphone sounds great, but I think that I would destroy you in Mortal Kombat. It was
Exactly.
And Hamza,
No, Tommy, I meant just like as an effect occasionally.
Hamza, if I get a Genesis ROM, you gotta give me the code for how to unlock the blood for the Genesis version.
Abacab. ABACABB.
Okay.
Yeah, Hamza's gonna kick your butt, Tommy.
Hamza's a dirty cheater because he went online and searched up all the cheat codes.
Oh wow.
They're not cheat codes, they're combinations. Combos.
Yeah, I know the fatalities, man. That means I'm a cheater.
I'm just messing with you, Hamza.
Hey, Tommy,
Yes.
what are you gonna get me for my birthday? It's coming up.
When's your birthday, Hamza?
January.
It's in the winter time. It's not any time soon, and it's in the winter time.
Hey, summer's coming to an end. That means winter is the next season after fall.
Hamza, that will be a surprise what I get for your birthday, so don't ask me that kind of stuff.
Tommy, what are you gonna get Hamza for his birthday?
I'm not gonna, you dimwit. I'm not gonna tell you.
I asked you. Hamza didn't ask you. I asked you.
No, Hamza's in the freaking room. I'm not gonna tell you, and then he's gonna go back and watch the video, you digit. So why would I tell you that you're lying?
Hamza, plug your ears.
No, Hamza's gonna go back. I know it. Hamza will go back, and then people will probably message Hamza and say, "Hey Hamza, Tommy's gonna get you this," or Hamza's gonna be looking through my comments and he's gonna,
Tommy's ears are plugged. Tell him.
No.
Do you even know what you're gonna get him?
No.
Have you gotten him something?
Not yet, but I will at some point.
Is it
But
something?
I know.
Maybe it's something
What did
cool.
he
Yeah.
say, you guys? Did he say something cool? My ears were plugged, man. I hope you said something cool.
Jeez.
What'd I get you for your birthday, Tommy?
A movie ticket.
For what?
Straight Outta Compton.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Thank you, Hamza. By the way, I had an awesome time at that event.
I got one for Eddie Explorers, too, for his birthday.
What?
Yes.
Remember Eddie Explorers, Tommy?
Yeah, I know who Eddie Explorers is. What's up, Eddie? Shout out to you.
I just haven't seen a new Eddie Explorers video in a while.
Of course, honestly, Eddie Explorers doesn't really do much really. It's just thug life, I think, basically, that he does.
He lives a thug life?
Yeah, he does. He does a channel called Thug Life,
I
and
think
that's what
actually
he.
the name of that channel is Expect the Unexpected.
Yeah, expect the unexpected, but it's basically Thug Life. That's what it is.
You mean like those videos online that do the thug life?
Yes.
Exactly.
He's in charge of those channels?
No, he's in charge of one channel.
That's
But
cool.
Sclumbondi.
Montini.
You
Montini.
mean Sclumbondi.
Montini.
What is Sclumbody?
Nothing.
Yeah, right. No, Hamza, I need to know what is Sclumbody.
No. Montini. All the way. Everything is Montini. Yes.
Sclambondi is
And
just the beginning. Sclambondi is the
no,
beginning. Sclambondi
Buntini is everything.
own.
No, Hamza, quit it. Buntini.
Sclamboni.
Buntini. You see, Hamza, you started Drew off
Buntini.
now.
But the thing is, he's not pronouncing the D at the end of Sclambondi, so it's not the same.
Sclambondi.
He took it and made it his own, man.
Sclambondi.
Oh
Yeah, no,
my
I wish I
gosh.
would know. I wish I knew.
That's
Is
not
that
a real
like
word.
the owner of
Buntini
Buntini?
is a real word.
Sclambondi.
Sclambondi
No,
means positivity all the way. Buntini,
No, Buntini is positivity all the way, and it's full of
Buntini.
greetings. You know what? I'm not going to start this freaking argument. I'm not going to have this argument on the show tonight.
right, let's just say Bloongerding Blongerdone and get it over with.
No, oh my gosh. Hamza?
Blongerty Blongerty. That's a word.
Sega Camp, how are you doing tonight?
Sega!
Honestly.
Pretty good.
Sega.
Say
You know, one of my favorite Sega games is that Lion King game. That's really difficult. There's that level where you have to jump on all the animals' heads. You know what I'm talking about, Sega Camp?
I'm afraid not. I played Aladdin though.
Aladdin's a good one too.
Aladdin actually, ironically, Aladdin was a lot better on Genesis than on Super Nintendo. I am saying that right now. All you're doing in the Super Nintendo one is collecting jewels, and I think about you're collecting red ones, but there's only like a special green one that has it. But they had to throw in some special green ones that are like extremely hard to get or something like that. It's really ridiculous.
Also, guys, I want to mention also that next Saturday and Sunday there will not be a Tommy Talks. That is going to be my birthday week. I'll be taking off for my birthday.
Wait, next
So-
Saturday and Sunday there won't be a Tommy? Next weekend, you mean?
Next weekend there will not be a Tommy Talks, just to give you guys a heads up, because I'll be
It's your
taking
birthday
off.
weekend.
I thought,
That's my birthday weekend.
didn't you say you're going to think about doing one early on
That's fine,
Sunday?
Tommy, I'll have a longer fast. next-
I'd rather just take that. I'd rather take that time off just to chill, vlog, and have a good time, and not have to worry about
You
setting
know
up
what you
a
should do though, Tommy? You should take pictures of what you're doing on
will.
Sunday.
I'll
Isn't your
do
birthday in like 3 days?
August the 19th? Yes.
So couldn't this be your birthday weekend? Your birthday weekend's over.
No, Drew, stop it. No, I can celebrate my birthday when I want to celebrate it, so don't tell me what to do, Drew. Honestly.
Yeah, Boonjalanda and Freedom.
No, Boontini, Hamza.
Slander.
Boontini. Oh my gosh, why are we starting off with this thing again? Like, why are, that's nonsense. We're talking about nonsense.
Splüger, Splüger.
Come on, Tommy, just keep smiling.
Pepperoni.
Uh,
Tommy, your lights are a little too bright. Can you turn them down a bit?
no, I can't. That's the only. In fact, this light's blowing out over here, and this light's the only light that I have
What do
right
you mean
now.
that
So
light's blown out? There's a light source coming from over there.
no, it's shut off right now. It just blinks off and on. That's not a light source. That's the lights from in here.
You only have one light on it?
Yes, I have one light. It's extremely.
Almost too
extremely
bright.
hot.
It's hot. It's extremely hot.
Yes, it makes you extremely hot.
Lucy.
These lights.
You're looking hot, Tommy. Loosen that tie.
No, but
All right, don't loosen the tie.
well, folks, that's all we have for tonight. Thank you for watching.
Tommy, you're going to end the show just like that.
Yes, thank you for watching tonight, folks.
been a
Check
great
out
show.
Hamza's channel.
Check out
Drew
Straight Outta Compton.
Check out
Yeah,
Straight
check out
Outta
Straight Outta
Compton.
Compton,
Also,
definitely. Go see it in the theaters. Go to the theater
And,
that Sega Camp works at. Call
check
this
out-
theater. Tell them to
check
get the
out-
movie.
check out
If
the
you
Sega
can't
Camp
see it
Gamer.
in the theater, maybe pirate it.
Drew, just stop.
Right. But as always, folks, I'm Tommy
It's been a
NC2010.
great show. Glad to see you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy NC20. Let's see it. Give us a nice outro, Tommy. Give us.
I'm
a
Tommy
great
NC2010, and I'm keeping you on the
outro.
inside
Inside
fact.
horse.
Fact.